Hi guys, Angelina here with Mint & Porter Design Co. And in this video, I'll be bringing you the top 10 questions you need to ask your web designer. Freelancers are often creative types, but by no means are they mind readers. That's why, to set up clear expectations from the beginning, it's important you ask them these precise questions to know exactly what they'll be doing and you'll be receiving before money passes hands. If you'd like to stay in the know about the latest web design strategies, consider subscribing. So, without further ado, let's begin. Question number 1. How much experience do you have? While you might think this seems rude at first, inquiring about someone's experience in any industry is normal business as usual procedure, even in a traditional 9-to-5. Industry experience is incredibly valuable for freelancers, and it usually correlates deeply with their current rates for their service. A website designer that has only been creating websites for a year or two will most likely be cheaper than a senior designer who has been creating sites for more than 10 years. Question number 2. What types of websites have you created? Websites come in a wide range of shapes, colors, and sizes, and some designers specialize in 1, 2, or even 3 niches they are more comfortable working with. Maybe they work for corporate websites or for small business sites. Maybe they prefer designing e-commerce sites or freelance portfolios. Ask them about what types of websites they've designed before and their portfolio if it's available right there. Question number 3. What's your build process? Your designer's build process is extremely important, and this answer will determine if you found a newbie or a long-time professional. Most designers have a streamlined process that they are able to easily explain to potential clients due to how many times they've gone through it in the first place. It's not the most interesting thing to know, but it's such a quintessential and technical fact that you need to make sure your designer has a clearly structured one instead of something hazy or unclear. Question number 4. Ask them their next available date. If your designer says they can have your website for you tomorrow, that's not a good thing. Most designers worth their money will most likely have schedules and organized time slots for their new projects. Usually a wait time of 1 to 3 weeks before actually onboarding a new project. If you want a rocking design for your website, start at least a month before you want your project to begin. Question number 5. Ask them about their testimonials. Testimonials and word-of-mouth marketing speaks louder than any kind of advertisement. So look on their Google reviews or Facebook reviews and check out the testimonials to see what kind of work they've done in the past. Question number 6. Ask them about any additional services. You're definitely searching for a web designer above all, but most designers also have a couple other skills under their sleeves that might help optimize your site's presence and make it stronger. Of course, they'll probably charge you an extra fee for these additional services, but you're saving yourself the time of having to look for another freelancer to do the same. If your designer has graphic design, typography, SEO, or marketing skills, then they'll be able to build a high-performing website that generates leads. Question number 7. Will you review my existing website prior to building my new website? This question is very important if you already have an existing website and you're just looking for an overhaul or rebranding rather than creating one from scratch. You should ask your potential designer to provide you with an analysis or feedback of your current site, and that will let you know what it needs and what also your designer will focus on. On top of that, if you want to import content from your current site to a new one, you should ask about their process and possibilities around that. Okay, question number 8. What do you need from me before we start the project? Ask your designer this question at the beginning of the project to prevent them from asking for images, passwords, and content while you're busy doing something else. Ask them for a detailed list of things to start before they begin the project, and hand each of these off as soon as you can. Question number 9. Should I provide written copy for the website? Most designers aren't copywriters, so they'll most likely hire another freelancer to create the enchanting words and copy for your amazing site. While you can always create the copy yourself, it's much better to hire an expert to get it done right the first time, and providing this to your designer from the beginning will help tremendously. Question number 10. Do you build custom sites or do you use templates? Web designers might employ already created templates or might build the sites from scratch. It's important to understand which process he or she will be doing because not all CMS platforms are equally designed, and CMS is content management systems like WordPress. Inquire about features and limitations of what can be done and cannot be done with your site based on the template that you're using. So, what are your thoughts on these questions to ask your potential web designer? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to leave a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel for more incredible web design tips and hacks like this one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.